Hey, what's up, guys? It's your girl, Casey Asia, here with Media Girls Network, and I'm here with a very, very special guest, rising artist, musical artist, R&B sensation, Aaron Page. What's up?
What's going on? How you living? I like that little intro. That's cool.
I try. Yeah. I gotta hype up the Black Kings.
For sure, I appreciate it.
Especially that's giving us the girlies.
Yeah.
The good stuff.
Love it. Thank you.
Love it. So, I like to start off my interviews getting to know the guest, and I like to do a little icebreaker game, this or that. You ever played?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
so I'm gonna give you two options, you choose, and then this is how we're gonna get to know you a little better. Then we're gonna go right into the interview, okay?
Cool.
All right, first, I'm gonna start off with a hard one. If you had to open up for somebody, if they called your phone right now to be like, drop everything, I want you to open up, who you picking, Usher or Chris Brown?
Ooh, you're crazy.
I know.
Brown.
I had to start it off. Hard.
It's either or. It can't be the joint tour.
Nah, that's too easy. That's too easy.
Dang, I hope this don't burn no bridges. Chris. I gotta go.
But I get why you would say Chris though.
It's gotta be Chris.
Like, yeah, we grew up on him, you know?
I grew up on both of them.
You
though.
did.
But, yeah, Chris. Let's do Chris. Yeah.
No shade to Usher.
No
like,
shade.
never.
Usher, if you ever see this man, it's no shade.
No shade
at all. I just had to make my confession. That's it.
Studio session at 2 a.m. or daytime creative flow?
Oh, it depends. 9 times out of 10, though, it's late. Even if I'm at the crib, like, creating something, it's 2 a.m. Like, it's late. It's pretty late. So I say 2 a.m.
Set the vibe for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, when you're creating a song, is it like the melody comes first or the lyrics on paper come?
Melody, for sure.
Okay.
I feel like the music kind of, when I listen to the beat, it tells me, like, what to say or what, like, where to go. Like, if the beat feels sexy, then I'll get on that bag. If the beat feels like I got to pop a little bit, then I'll go ahead and do that. But, yeah, the melody for sure comes first.
Got you. Okay, a few more. Writing a verse or letting it come out raw, natural in the studio?
I learned writing. Like, I'll primarily write, but like I said, whatever happens, just kind of happens. Like,
you don't fight it. Yeah.
I don't fight it at all.
Studio session or collaborating?
Like, studio, like by myself? Or
yeah,
like or you. Else? It depends.
It all depends on the song.
Yeah, what we're doing. Like, if we're doing something like, all right, it just depends.
Gotcha. Yeah. All right, last two. Texting your feelings or saying it in person?
Text.
Oh, you wanted...
Yeah, text it.
And you out here pouring out your heart
unless I make a song about it, but it's hard. It's difficult for me to, like, let my heart out.
It is hard.
Yeah, speaking it, like, so that's why I do it in music. I'm getting better at it. I've been telling people I've been getting better. I've been trying. I promise I've been trying to learn how to articulate my feelings. We can talk about anything. I talk about my plans musically, all this stuff for hours and hours and hours. But when it comes to, like,
feelings,
it's easier for me to do it in my safe space, which is the songs. So,
okay, we're gonna revisit that. I want to dive more into that.
Okay.
Lastly, 90s, early 90s R&B or early 2000s?
90s.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I like that. All right, let's hop right into the interview. It wasn't that bad, right? It was easy. It was easy.
My palms was a little sweaty, but
All right, well, being raised in Houston, how does that kind of influence your sound? Because there's like a lot of greats.
Yeah, just Houston's got a different type of like swag to it. It's just a different type of movement, and I think you can be inspired by just the way the city is, from like the nightlife to the people on an everyday basis. Like, there's so much to do. There's so much culture in Houston, from like I said, from the food, the sports, the people. I think Houston's got some of the most beautiful women in the world. Like, we've got some, like, it's such an amazing inspirational place that, like, even if you're not listening to just the music, which is already super foundational to Houston itself, you can definitely be inspired by just being around the people in the city and like the different parts of the culture and all that.
Now, I know you have influences, but any from Texas, Houston specifically?
Yeah, for sure. Oh, yeah, definitely. Like, somebody that's like, I'm kind of the newer generation of like Houston's, like Don Tolliver. Like, I love, that's one of my favorite artists.
I love Don.
Don, like Travis, like, but then you got guys like I remember my first time hearing Zero on the radio.
Yeah.
You heard Zero?
I heard of him.
Yeah, Zero. I heard him on the radio. I was like, man, what the hell is this?
Yeah.
Like him, like Slim Thug, like cause like like in Connecticut we knew like Paul Wall. We heard like Kurt Cobain. He had just like popped right before I moved to Texas. But yeah, we heard like those guys, the guys that kind of like made it out a little bit further. But as a kid, like just growing up and then coming across like Slim Thug for the first time, or like Trader Truth, or like Bun B, or any of those guys. Well, we heard Bun B too, but
yeah.
But yeah, just there's so many Texas legends, from like Fat Pat, Lil Kiki, all of them guys. Yeah, they definitely set the tone. Scarface. Oh my God, I'm just
you can keep going.
Yeah,
for sure.
There's so many different names, but like the people that like really directly impact me, because those guys inspire me in different ways. I hear different cadences and stuff like that. But like somebody who I really look at and I just admire what they do is like Don, for sure. Don.
Yeah, he's very versatile
you can't forget
too.
Beyonce.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah,
I love that. Yes, for sure, the queen.
Yeah, definitely.
For sure. Now, when did you realize music wasn't something that you just liked? Like, when did this become like a passion, something that you think like long term, I'm gonna take this far?
I kind of always had it in the back of my mind. Like I always loved music. I never knew how to really pursue it like full time or whatever. I just always like really loved music, and I just wanted to do it. And I would always like record it, whether it was like recording on my phone or like just figuring out how to record it on my laptop or whatever the case may be. I was just wanting to make music. And one day, like shortly after I had dropped out of school, I sat down with a buddy of mine, and he was like, man, you gotta have a plan. You know, you gotta have a plan on what you want to do. He's pretty much saying like, it's gonna be hard for me to support you if you don't have a plan for yourself, because if you don't have a plan, there's no way of going about actually trying to achieve what you want to achieve in any capacity. If you want to, be an entertainer in any way, like how do you plan on like getting there? So from that moment on, I went home. I literally wrote down everything. Like I'm gonna give myself a little budget of my own little money that I was gonna put up, and from then on, I just was like, okay, I'm gonna do this. It's like do or die.
No, for sure, and it's so hard nowadays too, especially because like music is like everybody's ears are just so like one track minded nowadays, and it's like very we have short attention spans, so like it's very hard to kind of stay grounded and stay consistent. Have you did you run into any challenges so far as like
being consistent and just like keeping my sound? I think being consistent just comes from me loving it so much. Like I take like there's so much like there's a lot of roadblocks, and it's a lot of like uphill battles and things that you gotta like get through and grow through and all this stuff. And it's still really like early for me. Like I ain't shit yet. We're on the way. But there's so many things that you have to go through and grow through that you kind of have to. You just got to muscle through and take it in stride. But I love it so much. Like I just love music so much. I don't care what genre it is. I love good music and I love making it. So consistency, it's not really been a thing for me. It's a double-edged sword. Like me loving it so much, because like I love so many different styles of music that I want to make so many different styles of music. But it's like, and I think that I figured it out to a degree, is that I making the music that I want to make, that my heart tells me to make, while still being consistent in the sound that people can latch on to. Because people need something that they know. Like Sprite hasn't changed their logo in how long, or like how many times have you seen a $5 foot-long commercial? Sure. You know what I mean? So you got to give people something that they can hold on to, but still doing what I love to do. So I just trying to find that balance. That's been a big part of the journey, which I think we've come across too.
I hear a lot of artists speak about that too. Like the label be trying to stop them from putting out music that they really want to put out. What are kind of like the pros and cons of maybe like wanting to be signed to a label versus doing your own thing independent?
I think that people today, we get lost in like virality. Oh, we gotta go viral, we gotta go viral, we gotta go viral. So once you do get a little moment and something does kind of take a little bit, people might be like, oh, you gotta do that again. So now that's when people be like, oh, so-and-so making the same song over and over and over. That might not completely be on them. I mean, I don't know everybody's story. But once you get lost in that cycle of trying to chase like going viral or what we think breaking an artist is today, then you can kind of get lost in why you did it in the first place. So now you're chasing, like trying to find another moment. And I think at some point in time, a lot of people, like once you taste, I guess, like the highest heights of success or whatever that may be, then, you know, you might get lost in the sauce a little bit. You got to find your way back. But I do think that's a very big problem. And I think that just from outside looking in, labels should allow artists and people to be who they are.
Yeah.
And especially if somebody's got like, you know, the work ethic, because that's a very, very big thing. It's like work ethic, and like you said, consistency and that drive to do certain things. So let your artists be who they are, because they got to a certain point for a reason. Yep. Now your job is to help elevate them, because there's a market for everything. Like, look at, there's so many artists out there that you wouldn't even like care to listen to, but they've got, you know, a crazy cult fan base that is supporting the hell out of them. And so, you know, you just got to let people be who they are and support that thing and breathe life into what they got going on, whether you understand it or not. If there's people around them that understand it and they can communicate it to those people, it might not be for you, but if you're a label and you're signing a certain artist, you got to allow that to be.
Yeah, I totally agree. I wish artists had more freedom to do their own thing, for sure. What are your 3 top essentials in the studio when you go in there?
Ooh, I don't really need much on it. Water.
Sure.
Got some water. Good candles.
Really?
Yeah.
The wick? Good. What you using? Like, what's the flavor? What's the smell?
My favorite scent of candles. What is it? It's like an apple wood. It smells like, almost smells like Christmas. My mom used to get like candles like that, or like she used to get like the scented pine cones and stuff, and put them around the house around Christmas. So that type of smell, or like a nice, clean, fresh smell, like clean, like laundry or something.
Yes, like the linen.
Yeah. Those are my favorite scents. But I'm not really overly like picky. I say like if I'm on the road, I like sun chips. Yeah. It's like a garden herb. It's like the red bag of sun chips. Gotta have sun chips. That. I like ginger ale.
For sure.
Yeah, but that's I don't really.
Schweppes or Canada Dry? It's a difference. Or it's not a difference for you?
Nah, Canada Dry. Preferably Canada Dry.
Yes.
Schweppes is like, you know, if there's nothing else, cool. But Canada, it's gotta be Canada Dry.
For sure. Yeah. Now, going more into, I guess, the music scene, what do you feel like is missing from the R&B scene? Because I know you hear a lot. I done said it, like, bring real R&B back. Like, I want the men with the boombox and the radio. Give me that Ray J One Wish.
Oh my gosh, here's my thing. All right, so we say we want that, right?
Oh Lord. Okay.
Do we really want it? Do people really want that?
Why we don't want it?
Because there's artists out there that are doing that. And I feel like they deserve their time in the sun. If that's what y'all are looking at, that's what people. I'm not saying y'all, like people that are like out there that are doing great R&B. All right, that's one part of it, right? That's kind of. But then another thing is like we kind of touched on a little bit before, but I don't know if we are supposed to bring that back rather than take inspiration from it and like learn different things from them and bring it into now and push what's supposed to be forward, so that way our kids and that generation could be like, oh, I heard this from Aaron Page, so now I want to try that out. I want to, you know what I'm saying? So like I'll hear things from like Drew Hill and take that. I don't want to make a Drew Hill song. I don't want to make a Boyz II Men song. I don't want to make that. I just want to be inspired and learn from it, so that way I can, like, even now I get inspired by, I'll get inspired by anybody. Like, no matter if it's like Chief Keef or like John Mayer. It doesn't
really?
matter. There's a bunch of people that I get inspired by, and I'll take little remnants and pieces of what they do, and I will just mix it into what I like to do, and then at some point in time, it forms into what is now me.
Gotcha.
So I don't think we bring it back per se, because I feel like that's moving backwards, because they weren't trying to bring back like
things in the 60s,
jazz and like 60s, like Frank Sinatra. They wasn't trying to bring that back. They were trying to push it forward, because at that time, like 90s and 2000s R&B was brand new. We talk about like New Jack Swing. Teddy Riley created something brand new, and some people didn't like it. Like the old generation, they didn't like it. They was like, what is he doing? Like even how how he got like Little Richard.
Yeah.
He was doing like Tutti Frutti and all that stuff.
Yeah,
They didn't like that. That was rock. They didn't like that. But he was taking what he knew and he took what he loved and he elevated it and he pushed it forward. So I think that we take stuff like that, like we take what they did and we push it forward. And I think that people are doing a really good job of that now, but there are also people that do give you that older vibe of that R&B.
I like that answer. That was a good one.
Thank you.
How would you describe your sound in your own words? Like, because I think when I was doing my little research on you, people would be comparing you to Brett, a little Chris Brown, you know, all of that. So, first of all, do you like the comparisons? And two, how do you kind of like separate that to create, like, I'm Aaron Page, like, you know?
I don't mind the comparisons because, like, I find myself doing it about a bunch of different things. Like, like we talk about basketball a lot, so we'll compare like SGA, like Shea to like Dwayne Wade, or we'll compare like Kobe to Jordan, or LeBron to Jordan, or Magic Johnson. So I feel like comparison gives people something to latch onto because we always want to feel comfortable, and those artists are already doing their thing, so that makes us feel a little bit comfortable. Like, okay, I have somebody to, you know, box this person, not in a bad way, but like I have a category to put this person in, and, which is cool, because that means that I'm doing something that, you know, you like, or I'm, you know, and to kind of separate myself, I feel like you have to be grounded in knowing like who you are. Yeah. That's the thing that separates yourself the most. Like ultimately, like today, like what is your personality? Like what type of like person are you? And that will kind of seep into the music a little bit more as well, and like the things that we talk about. While it's similar, yes, it's going to be similar because these are real life things that we talk about, and so there's a lot of similarities between a lot of the stuff, and I'm still inspired by those people. Like, so that's cool. Like, you know, that I get to now be put in the same conversation as some of the people that inspire me. So I mean, I'm not mad at it. Yeah, for sure. And those are really good people to be compared to. Yeah, it's a great company. Yeah, literally. So moving forward, how do you feel like? Well, actually, let me switch it up. Does your music come from like personal experiences? Does it come from your friends' relationships and you seeing things play out in front of you, or is it like a combination of both? Yeah, it's everything. It's everything. It's like things that we might have like seen or experienced just in my life on a day-to-day, good, bad, and indifferent. And then stuff that I'll see like my friends go through, but stuff that we just talk about, like it could be like hypotheticals, or just, you know, the way that we feel, like, you know, things that might happen in the group chat that I might end up just like, you know, putting in the song a little bit. Have you ever saw The Best Man? Yeah. And you know how he writes about his friends' relationships? Yeah. Do you ever have to ask permission, or you just be like, nah, I will try to put it in a way to where they feel like, dang, I want people to feel like, dang, he's talking about me. Like, so I don't. If it is about them, they probably wouldn't know because it's not that direct. So yeah, I like to kind of build out. Like if you listen to the song, I like for you to see a movie scene happen, and like you're kind of like the main character in the scene. Yes. And that's how it kind of plays out for you. Navigate it. Yeah. For sure. What emotion do you think shows up most in your music without really even trying for real? Like what just naturally comes up the most? Naturally comes up the most emotion. Probably like it's so love. Probably love. Yeah, it's so because there's so many different aspects to like love. Yeah, and it might be like lusty, but is it love? It might be like, I don't know, but yeah, I would say love probably. Speaking of love, do you believe in like love at first sight? At first sight? Yeah. Nah, I don't believe in love at first sight. Do I believe in love at first sight? You gotta think about it. No. I think maybe lust. Like, lust at first sight. I think I'm in love with like, get that like 2 weeks. That'd probably be the best 2 weeks you've never had in your life. And then you find out that, I don't know, I don't know. They're just crazy or something. No, for real. Yeah. Like seriously. Now we touched a little bit on this off camera, but I kind of wanted to know, when you're writing and vulnerability kind of comes up in your music, is it more like
are you able to, the way that you put things on a pen and say it in the studio, are you able to kind of like articulate that in person to somebody? Like if you wanted to like express your love, confess it.
Sometimes, yes. I'm a doer though, more so than
Explain.
like
What does this
like
mean?
you, if I love you, if I care about you, the things that I do are gonna show that. And I will do my best to say these things and be verbal, but like, and it's not just gifts, it's not just like love bombing and stuff like that, but I will consider you in all aspects of life. And so I think that's my thing. I'm a doer.
I'm not mad at that. But so what if your girlfriend, right? Hypothetically, you had a girlfriend and they felt like you wasn't being open with them as far as like communication. How do you go about that? Like,
I feel like communication is still a very, very, very important part of any relationship. So you should try your best to hear them out. I'm a big believer in you got to meet somebody where they're at.
Okay.
Within reason. Now if they're doing you wrong and like all that craziness, all right, cool. Like, you know, how many strikes you want to give them, that's up to you. But I firmly believe that you have to meet somebody where they're, especially if we're both trying and, you know, we're just bumping heads at the moment. Like if I'm a very like kind of reserved, like I'm a chill person. Like I know what I like and what I don't like, and I know when too much is too much for me and when it's not. If somebody that's the complete opposite, you got to meet. If somebody wants to be on 10 all the time, or you want to be out, that's cool. You can go ahead and be out as long as there's a level of respect there. But I will meet you where you're at. I'll be out with you sometimes, or I'll do X, Y, and Z with you sometimes. But you also gotta come chill with me sometimes, and you know,
a balance.
Yeah. Like I like to, like my biggest thing, I like to shop. I go to the mall.
I could tell because the drip.
Thank you.
Yes.
But I shop like all the time. It's almost uncontrollable. I hate to say it, but yeah, that's my thing. So cool. Okay, let's go shop, or let's go, you know, do whatever I like to do sometimes. But I'm gonna also do the same for you. Even the communication style. Like I said, like I don't really talk too much, but if that's the case and I need to, then I will figure out a way to give you some level of communication to where it gives you that level of comfort. Because I feel like if I'm making you comfortable, if you're making me comfortable and you're giving me that level of respect, you deserve the same, and that's how we gonna keep
meet you halfway, like you said. Is that ever like a deal breaker for you? Like what if a person just wants to overly communicate about every feeling? Like, is that a deal breaker?
You can communicate about everything, like everything at every point in time. I'm a great listener. Yeah, I'll listen. But I mean, if it comes to a point like complaining or something like that all the time,
can't deal with that.
Nah, I'm also like a solution-based person. All right, cool. I done heard you complain about something for you know, like I said, I'm a doer. So all right, we've identified whatever issue it is. Okay, what do we do to get better, or what do we do to rectify whatever the case may be? So yeah, and complaining,
you don't give arguer, like
I don't argue
at all. I can tell.
I will not argue. I don't like arguing.
You'll shut that down immediately.
I'm good. I'll quick say, you know, I think we can continue this conversation another time. Yeah,
let's put a pin in that.
Yep.
Okay, so you have a new song, Mine, dropping this Friday. Now, what headspace were you in when writing that? Because
I got that question a lot. I get that question a bit. I'm not even gonna lie and be like, oh, this was like I give this crazy eclectic answer. Like sometimes I just like do some cool shit. Like I just wanna like say some cool and do some cool. Sometimes you just wanna, I don't know, take the black truck down to I don't know. There's a steakhouse that I like in Houston. It's called Vic and Anthony's.
Anthony's.
Yeah, if you're ever in Houston, go.
I shall.
Yeah, but I don't know, sometimes you might want to take the black truck out and just go do your thing a little bit, or sometimes but it's still that lover boy in there. But sometimes you just want to talk a little bit. But also it's for I like to. A lot of my songs talk about like girls and like love and relationships and what could be or what is or whatever the case like that. So like even in like the hook, it's like baby girl, it's been some time, are you his or are you mine? Like it's kind of like trying to figure out what the case is, but also like in the verses it's kind of like I get to talk a little bit.
I'm like it's like a mixture, a little toxic, a little mixture of lover boy, like it's a lot, but I love it. Like do you feel like it was more, is that song more like a confession or a reflection?
Nah, it's more like a like self actualization. It's like okay, like I'm here, but what are we doing? Like,
right.
Cause I got things I gotta do. Like, you know, it's a lot of fish in the sea. I can go do what I gotta do, but like, what are we doing? Cause I do want to.
I want
like,
you.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to be here, but like, you know, let me know something.
And you know. Yeah. And I hate to be that girl, but some of us do be playing some games. Games. We do.
Games.
We just be scared for real. Like, that's it.
No, there's nothing to be scared of. You got one life. You got to live that.
No, for sure. Have you ever well, actually going back to, is the visuals dropping as well?
So I have a really dope visualizer dropping with the song.
Fun.
So yeah, that's gonna be super dope. I'm excited for people to see it. I actually shot it on my phone, so I'm proud of it. I don't care.
I love that.
I like it a lot.
Yeah.
And it's really simple. It's really smooth. I think it complements the song very well. And it's something like you can keep playing on like a little like YouTube playlist, and it just kind of adds to like set the tone in your crib, and you know, whether you're getting ready to go out or whatever the case may be. I think it's a really good vibe. But yeah, I'm excited for it. So yeah, that's gonna be.
Have you ever? Well, actually, do you want to do like a music video to that song, or are you keeping it like a visual?
No, okay. I want to do a video for that.
Yeah, I think it'll be fun. Yeah.
Definitely some cool. Like I said, sometimes you just want to, like, a lot of times when I get asked about how like certain ideas for songs came up, it's hard to say because I just do like I said, I'll let the song and the beat kind of tell me where I want to go, and then it just comes like after that. I can't really explain it fully. Yeah,
for sure. And with music videos, it has like some acting in that, of course. Do you like that part of it all?
I like acting.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I like acting. I be telling my manager all the time, I think I can act. He's like, man,
do it. Get something in the Power universe. I want to see you on Power somewhere.
Man,
Switch up the whole.
I can do it. I
think you can. Like, because no one will ever suspect you, and the whole time you pewing.
Exactly. I could play the nice college kid, whatever. And then next thing you know, I'm worse than Tariq. You know.
Hello, Listen, 50, you heard it here first.
Make some shake, man. You know where to find me at.
No, literally. Now, what's harder for you? Being in love or like letting it go?
Letting it go. Letting love go. Yeah. I love love. I love love.
Yeah.
Love.
Love could be kind of, is it ever scary for you? Because I know talking about your feelings and everything, that's scary.
Talking about it, yeah, is difficult, but being in it,
no,
it's not scary being in love.
How is your, I don't mean getting your business, but how is your process with like letting go of love? Like, are you the type that you cry it out, or you the type that I'm good? Like,
no, I think letting go. Maybe a little bit, maybe a couple of tears, but it's like you just feel it in your gut, like letting go. Like, I don't know, I don't like that.
Yeah,
especially if you're the reason why. I don't like that. No.
It's like heavy. You feel it.
I lost like 20 pounds.
Literally, it's not fun. Going back to mine, do you feel? Well, I think you kind of touched on it a little bit, but do you feel like that comes from the side of like attachment, love, or like something in between?
It's like,
because it do give a little bit
of attachment. It's like I kind of trying to mark my territory.
Yeah, but us women, we like that.
Y'all like
like that.
Yeah, stop playing.
So when you finish a song like that, or honestly any type of song, how are you like mentally after? Like, are you, because you are writing your feelings on paper, you speaking on it. Now, do you ever feel like emotionally drained after writing?
No.
Do you ever feel like relieved? Like, so you're more in the positive, like, yeah, I did that shit.
Yeah, it's not like a super labor of like having to get these things out. It's just something that just kind of happens naturally. I'm kind of happy to like let that out in a way, and I feel like it's like a sport. It's like for me, it's like playing basketball or like playing a video game or something like that. It's like a dopamine hit for me when I'm making music, especially when I make a song that I just love. I'm like, oh yeah, I like making good music. Like I like making good music, and I like knowing that people like
rock with it.
Yeah, like what I'm doing and appreciate what the art that I'm putting out. So,
yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I love that. Now, after the success of like Waiting Room, Pretty Girls, Love R&B, all of that, how was that initial feeling like? Because do you ever feel nervous, like, oh my God, people gonna rock with it? Like, because there's the trolls, there's the negative comments. Yeah. How do you kind of like block that out? Do you ever block it out, or do you take it in?
We talk about it sometimes. We'll talk about like me and the team. We'll talk about like something like the negative. We kind of like laugh it off. I'm like,
oh, that's good though.
It is what
yeah.
it is. Yeah, I don't think negative comments maybe I just haven't gotten enough negative comments yet, but they don't really like bother me like too much at all. I do get nervous. Yeah. Like before like songs drop, like man, because for me it's like do or die. And I hope that what I'm talking about, what I'm doing, resonates with people enough in a way that they can understand like where I'm coming from. Yeah. And just and enjoy it at the end of the day. Lastly,
yeah. When releasing a track, when releasing a song, do you ever want people to kind of like read in between the lines? Like, do you ever want to be like mysterious, or do you want the meaning of the song to kind of be obvious and resonate easy?
It's a good question. Sometimes I feel like Waiting Room was pretty self-explanatory. Yeah. But like even forget like songs like Lord Knows, that you kind of read between the lines a little bit. I just like making good music.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't think it's no thought behind it.
I want to make a hit after hit after hit. That's my thing. I look at it like a sport too. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I love making music. I put my heart and my soul into this thing. Same time, I'm trying to compete. I played basketball my whole life.
What position?
I play forward.
Oh.
Yeah. The 3 and the 4. But I love competing and I like to win. I don't like losing. And it might sound a little bit arrogant, but I want to make like hits. I don't want to be here just as like a placeholder in this little wrinkle in time. Yeah. No, I want to
be timeless.
I want to be like when they talk about, what was done here. I want my name to be said in that. And if that's arrogant, I'm sorry, but nah. I feel like everybody should like. I use this analogy all the time. Why go to the league if you're not trying to win a ring?
Ooh, word.
And sometimes somewhere along the way, people get like great careers and whatnot, and they make a whole lot of money. But when you first get into like, why? What am I going to do if I'm not here to compete? Why are we even here? And so that's kind of. So I just want to make good music. I want to make smashes, and I want to see people lifted up by it and enjoying it. That's the thing that brings me the most joy.
Nice. Okay, so then, what's your top goal? Like, what do you want to like? Is it award status? Is it being on the charts? Like, what is?
Love to. All those accolades are, like I said, I'm not in this for nothing. Yeah. And I feel like that's something that people kind of don't really talk about a lot, and I don't think it's wrong to talk about it because those are things that you should want. And like I said, I do it for the genuine love of this. So it's not like I'm here trying to hit a lick and trying to like do whatever. No, I love this with every fiber of my being. But awards, yes. I mean, of course. But also, at the end of the day, I want to change my family's life. Yeah. I want to change my family's life. And I would love to get on a tour and see thousands and thousands of people just here enjoying the art that we put out and we put our blood, sweat, and tears into, because they're going to spend their hard-earned money that they put their blood, sweat, and tears into. And so we just vibing and having a great time over this thing that we have in common. Yes. And this journey that they've seen progress.
I see you on tour. We manifested that.
You come down. Yes, I got you.
Yes. So. Now, lastly, do you feel like your music represents who you are now, who you were, or who you're becoming?
All of it. All of it.
A little bit of everything.
It depends on the song. It depends on like where I'm at when I make the song. I could be talking about, literally where I'm at right now, or like just reminiscent of, where I've come or where we've come. And of course I'll tell you where we're going. Like like where I see myself going and where I see things going. But yeah, I think it's all of it, because it's art at the end of the day, and art is expression of the times, and you know, these are past, present, and future. This is all still my lifetime. Like, this is still the span of the life of Aaron Page. So I'm just documenting it as we go in a certain way.
Yes, and I love that. Well, lastly, how do you what's the last like 6 months looking like for you in 2026?
2026, releasing this music. Hopefully we get on this road, man. Hopefully we get on this
tour
road.
Vibes.
Yeah. Yes. Tour vibes, you know, for sure. Yes. I want to be able to touch the people. I want to be able to you know, see their faces and you know, just perform this music live. I love performing. Yeah. So get on this road and hopefully, you know, doing more of this stuff. I like these things. Yeah.
Yeah, interviews are fun.
For sure.
Yeah, really get the people know who you are.
Yeah, exactly. And I feel like we need this. Like we're hand in hand in this whole thing.
Yes.
But yeah, just more music and more love and just being on the road and just living and enjoying this life and this journey that we got.
I love that. Well, thank you so much for joining us. You've been a gem. Make sure y'all check out mine dropping on Friday, and we'll see you next time. This is Casey Marie here for Media Girls Network. Aaron Page, and we out.